Hey, good mid-morning, everyone. I've been up for a little while now, but I'm gonna do a lazy girl face wash and freshen myself up. I have had an incredible weekend. As many of you guys know, I was just in Kansas City for a network marketing conference, my first one I've ever really been to, and it was with this woman, Sonia Stringer, who she actually had traveled in her early years. She's from Canada, and she had traveled with Tony Robbins and worked with him. Pretty much just kind of one day left home, had this opportunity, packed up everything in a truck, and went to California and worked did commission-based working with Tony Robbins, and it was like a sales position. And my goodness, where this woman has come since then, she has just helped so many people. She is really a trainer now, and actually this was, I didn't know this at the time, but this was her last ever conference that she was doing, right? So I feel really lucky, really blessed, really special that I got the opportunity to just be at this training, learn from somebody who has been in the network marketing industry for years and years and years, and just really learn. I did probably 26 hours worth of training this weekend, and good morning, ladies. And she was so inspiring because, she talked about what her driving force is. And, this whole conference was called the Believe Conference. And so much of that, so much of our driving force, if you're an entrepreneur and you work for yourself, it has to come from within you, because you don't have anybody telling you every day that you have to do it, right? A lot of people join network marketing to get an additional stream of income, and it's not their full-time job. So what keeps somebody motivated? And why are you doing what you're doing, right? Well, typically it's because they find a product that they're absolutely in love with and they can't live without, and they think, you know what, I've been a customer, I love using it, I could share this with friends and family and make extra money. And that's probably why a lot of people get involved. But when you really learn the potential of yourself, you kind of go on this journey of self-development, and you really get in tune with who you are. There's a lot of obstacles. It's really, it's hard work because you don't always get the results. You don't get that instant gratification. And a lot of times you're working hard and you just have a vision or a goal that you're striving towards. And you don't know if and when you're going to get there. And, there's a lot of strategy involved. But ultimately, I think people that become really successful, it's because they have a much bigger why. They have a much bigger story for why they are doing what they're doing. And I know that I did, and that's why I was able to leave my job after 10 years. Oh, good morning, Dana. My goodness, there's people in this group that I haven't seen or spoken to or talked to for years. I'm so happy to have you on this morning. But I know that, I've talked a lot about faith over fear, and part of the reason why I felt I could leave my job and that everything I worked for at the salon after 10 years, I think the reason why is because I had a much deeper, bigger vision for myself, and that driving force for me, it comes from my relationship with God, and my relationship with God has allowed me to see a bigger view of the way I can be of service in the world. And, when it comes to women and women's empowerment, I think that can get tricky, because I think people can make that about them, right? And be like, oh, I'm a boss babe, and, look at this money I'm making. And, that's okay, and that's fine if that's, for you. But for me, it's really about something so much bigger. It's about women empowerment around the world and really going and changing lives of people, and women in particular that live in different countries that haven't had the opportunity to work, to do something that they're passionate about, to get that belief in themselves, to really be able to explore what their dreams are and do something they love and make a living. And there are some incredible foundations that are out there that we may be partnering with, but that hi mom, that after this weekend, just being at this conference, just being amongst like-minded people that really have this deep desire to help other women in particular, but just all people, to have a better way of life, to have financial freedom, to have to make a big change in their communities. And this is happening. This is happening through network marketing. This is happening because we have products that we love and we want to share with other people. So, I mean, there are literally people in other countries that were living on, their whole families living on $1 a day, but because of this opportunity, they're able to, you know, substantially change their lives and communities that they live in. And it's so deep and it's so big and it's so exciting. And, you know, it's definitely part of the driving force that wakes me up in the morning and gets me excited and pushes me out of my comfort zone and pushes me past my fears. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was actually a pretty emotional weekend for me, because I don't know, because you're just kind of on this journey of self-exploration, I guess, and you're just learning about just having even that blessing to be where I'm at right now, to do what I love, to have this ability to help change people's lives. I mean, who can say that? I think most people, you know, like I used to, just would get up every day and work their 9 to 5, and, you know, you just kind of, that's just what you knew, right? That's what I knew. I didn't know my self-worth, and some of that, you know, some of that emotional tie stems from, you know, things in my past, and, you know, being told from other people what my worth was. And today I can say that's that person's opinion, and my opinion is that I'm better than that. Can I get an amen if you're watching this? I mean, seriously, how many people grew up or had circumstances in their life where they felt, or you felt like myself, that your worth was, you know, based on other people's opinions of you, and not really knowing what you felt about you, and seeing yourself, and having that love for yourself, because I struggled with self-worth my entire life, and I think a lot of women do. I think that's a common thread, and I want to help people recognize that they're beautiful and that they're gifted, and to tap into what that gift is and use it for good. That's what I want to do. So I feel that I'm really blessed. I'm really excited right now. I'm doing a really super quick get ready, which you guys know I'm like down to the wire here. Okay, look at this foundation. I cannot live without it. This is my Shinto 1 foundation, and I'm just blending a little on the back of my hand and mixing in. My skin is super dry and dehydrated because I was flying yesterday, so I probably could use a little must-do. I popped on my Sotox and some skin therapist, and I have to do a quick get ready with me today because I'm going into my team group and sharing some exciting updates. We just got our recognition reports, and my team, you guys, we are just on fire right now. It is so fun to see the shift happen for people, and to really get plugged into their business and see what they're capable of. We had 14 new members added to our team this month, which is really exciting. We're at just about at 80 people in the Makeup Missionaries now, and I love it. I can't believe it. It's really exciting. It's exciting to see the growth and change happen. And then we also had a lot of just great success stories for our month, and just a lot going on. It's fun. I love doing raffles with my team, so I've got a lot of people to spoil before I go out of town to Denver on Thursday. I'll definitely be spoiling about 15 ladies in my team who reached really big goals this month, so I'm really proud of them. But at any rate, I am still recovering and trying to catch up from lack of sleep. You know, it's just like travel and on the go. I just used my concealer number 0, okay, because I feel like I really need to brighten myself up today and wake up a little bit. And I have this brush roll that I got that I keep all my Limelight brushes in, so I was able to shampoo them and get those cleaned up. And I'm using my new little palette here. I've got blush number 3 and blush number 6. So I'm just gonna get a little of that number 3 blush. Now I know that we've seen some of the fall trends. I hope you guys have been enjoying those. One of them is kind of like this quick makeup touch-up that I'm doing, which, you know, in the article, of course, it doesn't include foundation and concealer, but I can't go a day without my foundation and concealer. So it's really just a little blush, a little highlight, tons of mascara, and kind of like a really soft, balmy lip look. And I don't know if you guys have tried this color yet or seen what colors you've even been seeing from the lipsticks, but this color, I'll show you. This is Femme Fire, and I think it's gorgeous for fall. It's not a power palette. It's one of our, my goodness, I'm blanking. I can't remember what we call these. If any of you are on here, we have power pouts, which are full coverage, and then the Take a Hint, which are more sheer tints. And I think this is really pretty, right? It just instantly gives me some color, you guys can see it's got like a sheen to it. It's really pretty. It's almost like a glossier finish than our typical power pouts. They're more full coverage. Let's see, what else am I gonna do here? I'm just about done. I'm gonna fill in my brows and yeah, fill in my brows. I'm using Ashen for Trouble. And then I'll just pop on some mascara. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I'm like trying to figure out what day it is right now. Oh, good morning, Stacy Johnson. Good morning, mid-morning here, Kristen. So glad to have you guys on. I started this off just talking a little bit about this weekend, so some amazing revelations that I had being at a conference. It's just awesome anytime you're with women and surrounded by people that are just looking to do more, looking to explore what's inside of them, what they can offer to other people. It's just fun. It's fun. It's inspiring. My job's inspiring every single day. It feels good to make a difference. I think as women, that's what we want. We're nurturers by nature. We want to help other people. So having a job where you feel like you get to do that and really make a difference every day it's like the best thing ever. It really is. So this is my simple makeup look. I'm actually just going to take my large shadow brush and pop on Peachy Gleam. Just a little bit all over my lid since, like I said, I'm just in a hurry today. Keeping it simple, ladies. If you guys like to keep your your makeup simple because you're like me and you just don't have time on the day-to-day, drop a 1 in the comments, because I'm telling you, I love a good smoky eye. I love taking time to do makeup on other people with my artistry, but when it comes to me, it's not a priority. And I love that Limelight has this professional makeup that I don't need to take 10 years to do my makeup, and I could still have a full face like I do right now, right? So, can I get a witness? Drop some 1s in there if you're like me and you just want to keep it simple. Keep it simple and natural. Yeah, I think these colors are really pretty. So just to recap, I did my Shinto one, my concealer 0. I've got this great duo that I picked up for fall. This is blush number 3, which is really a pinky coral, and then this is our highlighter, which is blush number 6. I haven't even added that yet, but I am going to take right now, I'm flipping over my large shadow brush, and I'm going to use this as my soft champagne highlight just to give a little extra pop under the brow. And then I will pop some right up here. I'm going to use a little on my cheekbone here. Really wake me up today. Give me some sunshine. And yeah, other than that, all I need is my mascara. I used this beautiful Femme Fire, which is lipstick number 200. It's sheer. It's like almost a pretty lip balm. It feels really good and moisturizing, but it has some pigment to it, so I don't look washed out for the day. And then I filled in my brows with Ashen for Trouble. And I actually didn't bring my mascara over, but you guys know how awesome our mascara is, so I don't really want to run away and leave you guys. Ooh, but what I do want to show you, how fun. I'm doing my makeup outside right now, and look how cute this is. You guys see these lights up here? So this is my view right now. I love doing my makeup on my patio. I'm telling you, this is my new spot. This is my new jam. Adam and I just really wanted to have a space that was for us where we could enjoy the great outdoors while the weather is actually good, and have some quiet time together. Do you guys feel like you need that? I mean, seriously, I don't know. There's just so much distraction at all times with social media, with TV on, and I just needed a space that was kind of our sacred space where we could come together, hopefully daily, if not daily, hopefully a few times a week, where it could just be our time and we could sit together and not have technology with us. And we got the chance to do that this morning, and, you know, made an awesome little breakfast, little Mexican breakfast, which I love, and it's just so nice. But, you know, sometimes I think, you know, for me, I'm always saying, oh, I just can't wait, and I have these big dreams of what things will look like, but it's like, work with what you have, you know? I have this gorgeous view back here. I'm on my patio, and look at these pretty trees. I mean, this is pretty. I'm outside in nature. It's a beautiful blue sky day, as you can see, and it's not noisy. I just get to be back here and enjoy my space and make the best out of what we have. I think if we are waking up every day, making the best of what we have, you know, asking ourselves what we can do to add to the world, not what we could get out of it, you know, we will live a life in abundance and joyful, and be able to be present and enjoy everything that we have in front of us. So that is my focus. That is my mindset right now. That's where I'm at. And let all the other, the monies and the stress and all that stuff, I'm just going to let it roll off of me, because I know that it will all work itself out. So I hope that gave you guys some strength today. And yeah, I still got my believe. I believe in women. I do. I believe in us. I think we're stronger together. And yeah, so go out there and have a fantastic day. And Mom, I wish we were having coffee too. Oh, Christina jumped on. Hi, Jessica, Christina. Oh, Kendra, I love you, girl. Mom, I owe you a phone call today. I will call you this afternoon. I didn't win the scratch-off lottery tickets. I know my mom and I have this tradition, right? So ever since I was a kid, you guys, a lot of you know that I lived in Colorado. And so we moved to Colorado when I was going into 4th grade, and that's a long drive, okay, from Chicago to Colorado. And I can't tell you how many times I've done it, not only because of being a kid and traveling back and forth with family, but then I moved out there when I was 21, so I've had lots of travel times. But my mom, to make it kind of fun and interesting, whenever we stopped, we would pick up lottery scratch-off tickets. And I never play scratch-offs, I never play the lottery, okay, but when I'm traveling, it's just one of those traditions that I've brought, you know, just a family tradition that was just fun and exciting. So when I'm road tripping, it's like if any gas station stop, I have to get a scratch off. And you've got to do it and play it so that in case you win, you are cashing in before you get out of that state. So it's just kind of like a fun little game. But yeah, Mom, I bought 2 of them, didn't win, didn't win anything, but I had fun doing my little tradition. And speaking of traditions, you know what? I love October, my favorite tradition. I'm so glad that my friend Laura reached out to me. We had lived together for 5 years, and even after we've lived together, we've always held our October tradition, which is that we carve pumpkins and watch Practical Magic. And it used to be our fun, like, drink wine, carve pumpkins, watch Practical Magic, and now it's turned into, like, you know, have chai tea latte or apple cider, carve pumpkins, watch Practical Magic, but we still do it, and it's just our time. It's so freaking fun. No, Kendra, no pumpkin spice. Oh my God. You guys, okay, I've got to know right now, whoever's on this, if you are one of those pumpkin spice fanatic, you know, people that just, like, goes absolutely nuts and you can't wait to get your PSL, drop a 1. If you're like, no, thank you, I'm so over pumpkin spice, drop a 2 in the comments. I'm dying. I need to know this. I think it's hilarious. I think it's just the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, I like pumpkins. I like pumpkin seeds. I like carving my pumpkins. I don't like the PSL. I don't know what is going on, but it's like a phenomenon. And I'm trying to find my phone because Kendra, if you still have that, you need to put that in the comments right now. Kendra was messaging me the most hilarious memes during our conference. She was killing me. She was cracking me up. Like, I think she sent me pumpkin spice tampons. Just hilarious. We were just dying. You like the coffee, Emily? Pumpkin. What do you do? Do you do pumpkin, like the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, or do you have like a pumpkin, like coffee creamer, or what is that? I'm so curious. I do like pumpkin pie, like pumpkin bread, whatever. It's fun. It's just out of control sometimes. So now, whatever. I think Kendra's planning on sending me some pumpkin spice tampons. Maybe it'll make It'll make the time of the month that much sweeter, huh? Hilarious. I love it. But I don't know. Traditions. I love traditions. I loved my lottery tradition when I'm traveling. I love my Practical Magic tradition. And I'm a super Christmas baby, and I love all the Christmas traditions too. So, and now I'm starting a tradition, enjoying time on my patio. So, you know, always adding things in. Pumpkin pie spices in the coffee grounds. Now that's interesting. That would probably be really tasty. You'll have to share that with me if you make that or you buy it from somewhere. I love orange coffee, which I didn't think I would, but it's similar to that, where they actually put the oranges in with the coffee grounds before they brew, so it's just like an aroma of it. Instead of being like a concentrated sweetener version of it. I think that would be really tasty. So, alright guys, have an awesome day. I plan to do more tutorials. I feel like I'm holding out on you guys. I feel like I'm not in here enough sharing, you know, my amazing products with you and little tips and tricks I have. So if you guys have suggestions for videos. You know, it always means a lot to hear from you, to have you join me, to, you know, invite people in, to do a makeup workshop with me. I appreciate all of it. It really, really means a lot, and I can't wait. Let me just give you one last update. I'm going to Portland, Oregon, the first week of November with my friend Kate Johnson. If she's still on, I don't know, but I can't wait to go with her because we're going to this Erica Carr makeup course. It's like a 5 days worth of 12-hour day makeup seminars and trainings and hands-on workshops, and I feel so fortunate that she and I get this opportunity to go together and really set up a Limelight booth and get the chance to take these awesome classes. I mean, there are going to be, you know, I don't know if you guys have heard of Sam Fine. He is like a mega makeup artist, so talented, and I get to participate and be involved in some of these trainings. So I know I'm going to bring a lot back, hopefully step up my artistry game a little bit and give you guys something new, some new tips and tricks. But I think education is the key to empowerment. So really, anytime we educate ourselves, we are elevating our business, we're elevating our skills that we have, we're elevating our own personal artistry and you know, ability to apply our makeup. So education is the key, and I have a lot of learning to do. So all right, I love you guys. Have an awesome day. Thanks for getting ready with me. Bye.